Hi, I'm Brooks Duan, and this is my presentation on bicycle safety. I just want to talk about some things, basically to give you information on how you can stay safe out on the road and keep up your bike maintenance and just how to follow some laws of the road. Um, the first thing that I want to talk about is proper maintenance. It's really important to make sure your bike's working properly so your chain doesn't fall off while you're going down a major road, or your brakes stop working, you can't stop, um, tires go flat and you end up flipping off your bike, things like that. What you see here is a diagram. This can be pretty daunting. You see something like this and you're like, uh, I, I think I'll just take my bike to a bike shop. You don't have to do that. There's a lot of things that the normal things to work on for your bike, they're pretty easy and you can do them yourself. Um, I would say this is bad. This is what happens when your frame's cracked and you didn't notice it because you didn't check your bike beforehand, and his frame snapped in half when he hit a bump, and so he's eating his wheel face first. You don't want that to happen. If you're a little confused about bikes and how to keep them maintained, in most cities there's a co-op, and these people are there to help you out with the rules and also with maintenance of your bike. They'll usually show you how to fix anything that you need fixed. Um, some other things to talk about: protective equipment, uh, helmets. All these are helmets that they're all built to look stylish while you're riding, so you don't have to look like a dork. You don't have to worry about, oh, look at that nerd with the helmet on. It's not about being cool. It's more about being safe and just taking care of yourself when you're out there on your bike. And like helmets like this make you more noticeable. Um, some other things are lights and reflectors. Um, your lights, if you're going to ride at night, you have to wear lights on your bike. First of all, it's usually illegal if you don't. Second of all, if you're riding down a dark street, someone's not going to see you. A lot of times when you're riding at night in the city, there are people that are, they're out drinking and whatever, and they're just not going to be paying you that much attention. So you need your lights and your reflectors. If you see this guy has ankle reflectors on, and every time that he pumps his crank up and down, they flash. So they're very noticeable. He's maybe a little overdoing it, but still, it's very effective to make drivers see you. Another thing is riding in groups. When you ride in groups, you're more noticeable. It's actually more fun than riding by yourself. You can chat while you ride, or people will push you to go faster if you're actually running for training or riding for training or distance. And 15 people riding down the street at night with lights on, you're not going to get missed. People are gonna see you, and you don't have to worry about somebody running you over. So it's a lot harder for someone to explain that to the cops. Oh, I hit 15 bicyclists. Something else is bike lanes. This is what we all want bike lanes to look like, but they're really not going to. This is DC. Lucky them. Bike lanes in most cities look a lot more like this next slide. In my city, we have these. These aren't really all that great. I'd actually rather ride in the street, because if any of these cars just opens their door as I'm riding by because they didn't see me, I'm not going to be able to stop in time, and I'm probably going to end up flying over the top of their door, landing on my face. It's not a pretty sight. Also, riding on sidewalks is a pretty bad idea. It's a hazard to public safety. In most cities, it's against the law to do it. Uh, you know, it's just rude. Pedestrians are trying to walk down the street and they're having to dodge you. Also, don't be a retard. This guy is riding down the street with an umbrella. Obviously, the wind caught it. He's eating it now. I did this recently while trying to drink water. Had both hands off the wheel and hit a pothole. I ate it. It wasn't fun. use a little common sense while you're out there. Once again, someone riding on the sidewalk, eating a pole, kind of bad juju. I guess that's what you get for riding on the sidewalk. Um, a lot of things that people go out and do, getting really drunk and going and riding their bikes and things like that. Uh, this guy showing off without a helmet on, trying to be fancy. He's gonna land on his ass, and it's not gonna be too horrible, but it's still, he could hurt himself. Um, and this next guy is riding a mountain bike on trails, no helmet, obviously airborne, and that's gonna hurt pretty bad. So, just use some common sense, be safe. Don't go out there and kill yourself trying to run red lights and stupid stuff like that. Or like this guy who thought he should jump the Great Wall of China without safety nets to catch him if he fell, and he's dead now. It's really just a lot of it's just common sense. Thanks, guys. This is it for my presentation. Be cool like this guy. Thanks.